Good morning, dear friends. How are you? Hope all of you are safe and happy. Myself, Dr. Jayashri Teli, welcome all of you in virtual video class of TYBA English for Communication, that is Compulsory English. Dear friends, we are discussing on module number 2, Grammar for Competitive Examinations. This unit is divided in 6 parts. From 6 parts, first is word formation, which is we already completed. Just a minute. Yes, this is the word formation which we already completed. Here one word for a group of words we studied how to give, and today we turn towards next part, that is use of phrases. Use of phrases. So dear friends, विद्यार्थी मित्र मैत्रिणींनो, आपण इंग्लिश फॉर ग्रामर फॉर कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह एक्झामिनेशन हा मॉड्यूल पाहत आहोत. यामध्ये वर्ड फॉर्मेशन, शब्दसमूहाबद्दल एक शब्द इंग्रजीमध्ये कसा दिला जातो किंवा तशी काही उदाहरणं लास्ट व्हिडिओमध्ये बघितलेली आहेत. आजचा जो आपला पार्ट आहे यूज ऑफ फ्रेजेस, हा पार्ट आपण बघणार आहोत. सो ॲट फर्स्ट वी शुड लर्न व्हॉट इज मीन बाय फ्रेज. फ्रेज म्हणजे काय? फ्रेज यू नो वाक्यप्रचार. फ्रेज मीन्स वाक्यप्रचार. ओके, सो फ्रेज मीन्स हियर in English a phrase is a group of a phrase is a group of two or more words functioning as a meaningful unit within a sentence or a clause. Means phrase means what? A group of two or more words. दोन किंवा दोनापेक्षा जास्त शब्द जे एकत्र आहेत, फंक्शनिंग ॲज मिनिंगफुल युनिट अँड इट वर्क्स ॲज अ मिनिंगफुल युनिट. दोन किंवा दोनापेक्षा जास्त शब्द एकत्र आहेत आणि ते एक मिनिंगफुल अर्थपूर्ण असं युनिट म्हणून त्या ठिकाणी वाक्यामध्ये जर काम करत असेल, इट इज नोन ॲज अ फ्रेज. अ फ्रेज इज अ ग्रुप ऑफ टू or more words functioning as a meaningful unit within a sentence or a clause. What is phrase? A phrase is a group of two or more words functioning as a meaningful unit within a sentence or a clause. It is commonly considered as a unit between a word and a clause, and it is determined by the head word in it with one or more modifiers. And how is determined? The main types of phrases are noun phrase, verb phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, and prepositional phrase. So friends, these are the types. फ्रेजचे टाइप्स किती आहेत बघा. याच्यावर एखादं MCQ येऊ शकतं. व्हॉट इज मीन बाय फ्रेज म्हणजेच काय? अ ग्रुप ऑफ टू और मोर वर्ड्स फंक्शनिंग ॲज अ मिनिंगफुल युनिट विदिन अ सेंटेन्स ऑर अ क्लॉज. याच्यावर एखादा MCQ येऊ शकतो. टाइप्स ऑफ फ्रेजेसमध्ये नाउन फ्रेज, वर्ब फ्रेज, ॲडजेक्टिव्ह फ्रेज, ॲडवर्ब फ्रेज, प्रिपोजिशनल फ्रेज आर द टाइप्स ऑफ फ्रेजेस. ओके, नाउ वी लर्न all the types. Noun phrase. First, noun phrase. What is meant by noun phrase? Here, noun or a pronoun is the head of the word. Here, noun or a pronoun is the head word. Means या नाउन फ्रेजमध्ये नाउन किंवा प्रोनाउन हा त्या वाक्यप्रचारातला, त्या फ्रेजमधला हेड असतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल पुढे आपण देणार आहोत आर्टिकल्स सच ॲज अ डिटर्मिनर्स. डिटर्मिनर्स मीन्स द, दॅट, धिस, जस्ट लाईक, और अ and the, all these are known as the determinants. Adjectives. Adjectives you know that. What is meant by adjectives? विशेषण. Noun नाम, pronoun, सर्वनाम, adverbs, क्रिया विशेषण, as means determiners, adjectives, adverbs used as a modifiers here. Means noun phrase contains determiners, adjectives, adverbs also, and these works as a modifiers here. So, a noun phrase can function as the subject, object or a complement in a sentence or in a clause. नॉन फ्रेज हे एखाद्या वाक्यामध्ये सब्जेक्ट म्हणून त्या ठिकाणी काम करतं, ऑब्जेक्ट म्हणून करतं किंवा कॉम्प्लिमेंट म्हणून सुद्धा काम करतं. कॉम्प्लिमेंट केव्हा म्हटलं जातं, ऑब्जेक्ट केव्हा म्हटलं जातं आपल्याला सांगूया. आता काय बघू आपण. स्ट्रक्चर काय असतं बघा नाउन फ्रेजचं. फर्स्ट इज डिटर्मिनर प्लस नाउन. फर्स्ट स्ट्रक्चर इज डिटर्मिनर प्लस नाउन. फॉर एक्झाम्पल अ गर्ल. अ इज अ डिटर्मिनर, गर्ल इज अ नाउन. और अ बॉय, an umbrella. These are, or a uniform. Just like, I know, any object you can use it. The noun means the name of the place or the any person or any object is known as a noun, and determiner means a and this that are called as a determiner. The second is determiner plus adjective plus noun. For your kind information, here the colors of the font, determiner and a is the same color. So watch carefully also. Adjective and beautiful. Beautiful is the adjective. So the color of this adjective and adjective in example is the same. Noun, the color of noun and the girl is the same because girl is noun. So a determiner plus adjective plus noun is a beautiful girl. Determiner plus adverb plus adjective plus noun, that is a very beautiful girl. He gave the girl a pen. Here is a sentence. To whom he gave the pen? Or he gave the girl. What he gave? A pen. It is indirect object. To a pen is here indirect object, so it is object. It means a pen is also noun phrase and it is worked as an object. And the owner of this shop is a girl. The owner is girl. Girl is the owner. When the such kind of relation is there, it is called as a complement. A girl is a complement, and here it is. Okay, I think you understand the noun phrase. Then we turn towards a prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase means what? A phrase that comprises of a preposition and a noun or a pronoun as a head. Means with noun in place of determiner, if there is a preposition, it is called as a prepositional phrase. So structure is a prepositional phrase functions as an adverbial phrase. Adverbial means क्रिया विशेषात्मक त्या ठिकाणी वाक्यप्रचार असतं किंवा शब्दसमूह. Prepositional phrase functions as an adverbial. क्रिया विशेषणात्मक काम त्या ठिकाणी करत असतं. सो इज स्ट्रक्चर बघा इन ब्लू कलर मध्ये मी दिलेली आहे. प्रिपोजिशन प्लस नाउन फ्रेज. What is the structure of prepositional phrase? Preposition plus noun phrase. So we have two examples. Rohit is playing in the garden. In the garden is adverbial. It works as an adverbial or it is a prepositional phrase. Seema always sings in a melodious voice. Melodious voice is adverbial phrase. Adverbial here means in melodious voice is a prepositional phrase. Are you clear here? A phrase that comprises, that includes a preposition and a noun or a pronoun as a head, it is called as a prepositional phrase, and prepositional phrase functions as an adverbial phrase. You should keep in mind the both upper sentences maybe come as a MCQ. A phrase that comprises a preposition and a noun or pronoun as head is called as a prepositional phrase. And prepositional phrase functions as an adverbial phrase. Prepositional phrase functions as dash dash. Prepositional phrase means such questions may be occur, or if they sometimes such happens that the examples are given and underlined word you have to identify whether it is prepositional phrase, whether it is noun phrase. If there is a determinal plus adjective plus noun, you should know as a noun phrase. Preposition plus noun phrase, prepositional phrase. Then again we go ahead. The next one is verb phrase. Verb phrase is divided in two parts. Verb phrase is the first type and second is phrasal verb. We have to study both these parts, or we have to study both these types. Okay. First we look or focus on verb phrase. A phrase composed of at least one verb and supported by auxiliary or modal verbs is called as a verb phrase. Look here. A phrase composed of at least one verb and supported by auxiliary or modal verbs. Auxiliary means सहाय्यक क्रियापद. Modal verbs means also त्या ठिकाणी just like may, might, can, could यासाठी जे मॉडेल वर्ब्स आहेत. ऑक्झिलरीज हे त्यांनाही म्हटलं जातं. सहाय्यक क्रियापदांनाच मॉडेल वर्ब्स असं म्हटलं जातं. सो यू शुड कीप इन माइंड दॅट verb phrase composed at least one verb, that is main verb, and supported by auxiliaries or modal verbs. So it works as a predicator also. Verb phrase functions as a predicator. You should keep in mind. This is very important. What it do? It work as a predicator. What is the structure here? Suppose the example is Rajan sings song. Sings is a main verb. If we develop this sentence as a Rajan was singing songs, then here was singing developed as a auxiliaries plus main verb or modal verb plus main verb. When we develop sentence again as a Rajan will have sang songs, here is two auxiliaries, two helping verbs, auxiliaries plus main verb will have sang such a things. Okay, so you should keep in mind that verb phrase composed of at least one main verb and supported by auxiliaries or modal verbs, or that is called as helping verbs, and this is main verb or auxiliaries plus main verb. Auxiliaries plus main verb is the structure of the verb phrase, and the function is as a it work as a predicator. For example, she has drawn a picture. Here she is the subject, has drawn is a predicator, and a picture is object. You have to keep in mind. Here it is. This is the example for you. Okay. So let's go ahead towards the next part or the next type of verb phrase, that is phrasal verb. Verb phrase means one verb which supported by auxiliaries or modal auxiliaries. Here phrasal verb means combination of a verb and one or two particles. Just like these particles may be preposition or adverbs. It's called as a phrasal verb. Means phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and one or more particles. For example, these particles are preposition or adverbs. For example, give off, look after, or sort out, or maybe break into. Then step down, put up, look forward to, look down upon, set off, call off, give off. Such words are known as a phrasal verb, means verb plus preposition or verb plus adverbs is called as a phrasal verb. There are two types of phrasal verbs. First type is transitive and intertransitive phrasal verbs. बघा, फ्रेझल वर्ब मध्ये काय आहे, क्रियापद आहे आणि त्याच्यासोबत प्रिपोजिशन किंवा ॲडव्हर्ब येतात. प्रिपोजिशन तुम्हाला माहिती आहे, टू, इनटू, आफ्टर, डाऊन, अप, अबाव यासारखे वर्ड्स, आउट यासारखे वर्ड्सना प्रिपोजिशन आपण म्हणतो आणि हे वर्ब सोबत काही शब्द येतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल गिव्ह अप, लुक आफ्टर, शॉर्ट आउट, गेट आउट, कम इन यासारखे काही शब्द त्या ठिकाणी आहेत, त्यांना फ्रेझल वर्ब म्हणतो. याचे दोन टाईप्स आहेत किंवा काही वेळा ॲडव्हर्ब सुद्धा त्या ठिकाणी त्यांना जोडून येतात. गो स्लोली, रादर फास्ट असे काही शब्द सुद्धा आपण वापरत असतो. कम फास्ट, त्यांना त्या ठिकाणी फ्रेझल वर्ब म्हटलं जातं. फ्रेझल वर्ब्सचे दोन प्रकार आहेत, ट्रान्झिटिव्ह अँड इनट्रान्झिटिव्ह फ्रेझल वर्ब्स. ट्रान्झिटिव्ह मीन्स ट्रान्झिटिव्ह अँड इनट्रान्झिटिव्ह फ्रेझल वर्ब्स. काही आठवतं का बघा आपल्याला, 12वीपर्यंत आपण ग्रामर शिकलेला आहात. अकर्मक क्रियापद आणि सकर्मक क्रियापद, सकर्मक आणि अकर्मक मीन्स जो कर्म सोबत घेऊन येणारा क्रियापद आहे त्याला सकर्मक क्रियापद म्हटलं जातं. कर्म मीन्स व्हॉट इन इंग्लिश, ऑब्जेक्ट, एस प्लस वी प्लस ओ. जर असेल तर त्याला ट्रान्झिटिव्ह वर्ब म्हटलं जातं. इनट्रान्झिटिव्ह मध्ये ऑब्जेक्ट इज नॉट सो इम्पॉर्टंट, हिअर ओनली verb s plus v is in transitive. For example, here keep in mind s plus v plus o in transitive, and in intransitive s plus only v. This is the structure of sentence. Where म्हणजेच काय, जे त्या ठिकाणी क्रियापद आपल्यासोबत कर्म घेऊन येतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल लुक हिअर, that is called as a transitive. The verb which carries object is called as a transitive phrasal verb, and the phrase which the verbal or the phrasal verb that carries only verb, it is called as a intransitive. For example, he will sort out the problem. What will he sort out? The problem is very important. Sort out brings with it the problem. So here is the structure s plus v plus o. That's why it is called as a transitive phrasal verb. And म्हणजेच काय, सकर्मक क्रियापद. And here is dog run away. Run is a verb and away is a adverb. Run away फ्रेझल वर्ब आहे, पण इथं डॉग रन अवे एवढं त्या ठिकाणी एस प्लस व्ही सफिशियंट आहे. याच्या पुढे आपल्याला मिनिंगफुल आहे हे वाक्य, एस प्लस व्ही एस सुद्धा मिनिंगफुल आहे. इथं कोणतंही ऑब्जेक्ट नाही आहे. दॅट्स वाय इट इज अकर्मक क्रियापद. इट इज कॉल्ड एज अकर्मक. सो इट इज एज इनट्रान्झिटिव्ह फ्रेझल वर्ब. ओके, द नेक्स्ट टाइप इज दॅट सेपरेबल अँड नॉन सेपरेबल फ्रेझल वर्ब्स. फ्रेझल वर्ब्स काही वेळा सेपरेटली वापरता येतात, काही वेळा नाही वापरता येतात, म्हणून सेपरेबल अँड नॉन सेपरेबल फ्रेझल वर्ब म्हटलेला आहे. सेपरेबल फ्रेझल वर्ब, प्लीज टर्न ऑन लाईट अँड प्लीज टर्न द लाईट ऑन. लुक हिअर विथ these two sentences. Here turn on, this used as a non-separable phrasal verb, but it can separate us. Just we can separate this as a please turn the light on. Turn the light on. It is possible to separate this phrase. So it is separable phrasal verb. Then we have another. The manager looked into the matter. Looked into is non-separable. Here it is not possible to separate these words, and that's why It is non-separable phrasal verb. He gave up his bad habits. Gave up. We cannot change it as a he gave his bad habits up. So gave up is non-separable phrasal verb, and turn on here the situation or the sentence is very important. Structure of the sentence and the words used, the meaning in it is very important. Then only we can decide whether it is separable or it is non-separable. Okay. So I think you understand the phrase verb phrase divided in verb phrase and phrasal verb. Phrasal verb divided into two types: transitive, non-transitive phrasal verb, transitive S plus V plus O, and intransitive S plus V. Separable and non-separable, just like turn on or turn the light on. Non-separable, we cannot separate these words. So next is adjective phrase. It's very easy one. A phrase that acts as an adjective in a sentence is called an adjective phrase. It's very interesting. A phrase that acts as an adjective in a sentence is called an adjective phrase. वाक्यामधलं असा त्या ठिकाणी शब्दसमूह किंवा वाक्य असे शब्द जे त्या ठिकाणी ॲडजेक्टिव्हची भूमिका बजावतात. That is called as adjective phrase. And it also modifies a noun or a pronoun. It includes adjectives and modifiers. It also modifies a noun or pronoun, and it includes adjectives and modifiers also. For example, the rose in garden is very beautiful. There are adjective is used, very beautiful, very luxurious. The car she gave him is very luxurious, very good, very nice. So such words are adjective phrases. It's very easy one. Keep in mind. Adjective phrase, very beautiful, very luxurious, very nice, very good, very smart. Such words. And last is adverbial phrases. Adverbial phrases means a phrase which acts as an adverb in a sentence is called as an adverb phrase. And a phrase which acts as an adverb in a sentence is called as an adverb phrase. It modifies verb or other adverbs in the sentence. It modifies verb or adverbs in the sentence. For example, types of phrases. Types of adverb phrases: adverbial phrase of time, adverbial phrase of place, adverbial phrase of direction, and then adverbial phrase of manner, adverbial phrase of frequency. These are 5 types. Examples are given in adverbial phrase of time: in the morning, in the evening, at the night, since long time, or other such examples are for some time, during my childhood, on Monday, on Saturday, for an hour, by the time. Such are the which are related with time is called as adverbial phrase of time. Adverbial phrase of place is related with place: at home, in Mumbai, in Kolhapur, in Delhi, above the roof, in the sky, on the moon, or such as at the railway station, beside the garden, near the garden, below this bridge, near the hospital, in the college, whatever. The phrase related with place is called as adverbial phrase of place. Adverbial phrase of direction: to Kolhapur, along the lake, to the east, to the west, to the north, or to the east, east, west, north, south, whatever it may be, or to the hotel, to the shop, such things. Adverbial phrase of manner. Adverbial phrase of means in a beautiful manner, very sweetly, rather fast, very smartly. Such adverbial phrase of manner which word shows manners. Adverbial phrase of frequency. Here, twice a month, or frequently, or rarely, or once a week. Such words are known as such words are known as the adverbial phrase of frequency. So these are adverbial phrases. The phrase that or phrase which acts as an adverb in a sentence is called as adverb phrase, and here it modifies verb or other adverbs in the sentence also. Okay, I think all of you learns this. Thank you very much. Here we learn, in short, what we learn today. We learn the use of phrases. Here we learn the noun phrase, and then prepositional phrase, verb phrase. Verb phrase is divided into verb phrase and phrasal verb. Then adjective phrase, adverb or adverbial phrase. Okay, if you have any doubts, please contact me or message me. I will try to clear your doubts. Thank you very much.